the Western Conference.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's McCollum. Trying to find Valanciunas. It's to him. Basket counts.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man is going to be wide open.
A three from Leonard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ingram. McCollum outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on George. Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the way. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Here's George. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Valanciunas with a screen on Leonard. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Ingram. Paul George making his last shot. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass.
As his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard finds Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's George. Thanks to Zubac. That ball, nice feed that time from George.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Valanciunas. He's got 6.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's George on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job keeping their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Off the inbound pass, and slam dunk by Ingram.
He's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Zubac the pass to Covington. Left side, Leonard. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Floats it up for Williamson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's George. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told his players before the game that they have to treat tonight as if it were an elimination game. He said when you have an opportunity to close out a series, it's foolish not to take advantage. He wants to wrap this up right here and now, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram outside. Over Leonard. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. And it's Williamson missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's George missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's the double team with Westbrook. Outside Murphy. Rebound by the Clippers. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Zubac. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Covington finds Leonard. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No good with the triple. Here's Alvarado. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
And here's Leonard from 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And yes, it's good. George has got 12 in the game.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. If he passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Westbrook kicks to George. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Herbert Jones. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, it's a difference maker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Here's Alvarado. McCollum outside. No good on the three. Clippers leading by 7. Right side, Covington. A three from Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Williamson. He kicks to McCollum. Lets it go with a three. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Count that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Westbrook against McCollum. And the rejection by Zubats.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bucket is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Williamson. Pelicans trail by 14. The pass to Alvarado. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. To stop the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Westbrook kicks to George. George double teamed. Outside Leonard. Ingram with the steal. Here's Alvarado. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's McCollum. Hernan Gomez finds Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Westbrook dishes to Covington. Westbrook against McCollum. Kicks it out to Leonard. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ingram outside. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
Now, here is George. 21 points in the game. George double team. Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ingram wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
George double teamed. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 11. And It's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Leonard inside. Over Alvarado. That one off the back iron and out. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Cullen passes to Hernan Gomez. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Clippers leading by 11. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
The Pelicans shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Covington wide open. He fires. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the smoney, Ernie. Get it? The smoney.
No,
great,
I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work. Looking at the scenario from the New... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. McCollum deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Leonard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 16 points for Leonard. Pelicans trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Floats one. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And Valanciunas loving that easy, too.
Clippers leading by 16. Left side, Westbrook. George passes to Leonard. Outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 26.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Ingram missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. With some arc, and Covington sends it back.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And there it is for him.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Passes it to Jones. Five on the clock. It's to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Jones against George. Back to Covington. Right side George. Goes up on the high post. They get it back. Outside Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries again. And the layup by George. And that's now 30 points for Paul George.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
McCollum against Westbrook. McCollum, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it's Leonard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Jones. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Alvarado passes to Nance. Hayes with the screen for Jones. 4 on the clock. Back to Hayes. It's Murphy outside. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Westbrook double team. Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. In the corner, George with it. Over Nance. Zubac trying to break loose. Again, Los Angeles.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Jones. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against New Orleans. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity. And when he does that, he's unstoppable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Hayes. Defended by Covington. Back to Hayes. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murphy can't hit. And here's Westbrook. And here's Leonard from 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
Paul George he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. The Pelicans shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Leonard kicks to George. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Now Marshall. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Knocks down the three ball. Leonard's got 22.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul.
And Hayes kicks to Daniels. Hernan Gomez a screen.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
For three, Covington. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
So here is New Orleans. The pass to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Alvarado. And Zubac with the block. Right side Westbrook. George finds Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Leonard, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Highlands checked in. Passes it to Alvarado. Launches a three. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer.
And the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got one to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the
previous play is under review.
That the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
LA has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to George. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. George has got 35 in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Shoots the 3. He can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. On the wing, Daniels. And he jams it with authority.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And he makes the first.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Morris is checked in for the Clippers.
Team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
Here's George. The kick out to Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by George.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
It's Ingram on the wing. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. George passes to Morris. Shoots over Ingram. Stolen by McCollum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
2 points. That one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. From outside, off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul George.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here's Morris for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Nance. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. From the top of the key, he buries it.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens, getting me open. You know, I just got to stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.